Well, hello everyone, my name's Mr. Lee David Carter, and I want to talk regarding this blog to do with the transition process and when you feel it is the right time. So this video is for the trans community. So there's questions you may ask, like you can ask yourself, those suffering with gender dysphoria, when is the right time to go through the transition? And I've had people from the public approach me and they feel like they're either too young or they're too old to transition. So when I went on to BBC Three Counties Radio on April the 15th 2019, I was with host Anna Williamson, and she asked me a specific question as to, and she's no stranger to TV as a psychology expert, and she's also presented sometimes on ITV This Morning show and so forth. And she's asked me, what do I think of young children going through the transition, in which I applied, as long as they're not too young, going late through puberty, I know there are blockers involved. And what that means is, taking hormones basically is that for young transgender people to temporarily halt the development of the secondary sex. So those characteristics are involved. So it's what you call puberty blockers. And they allow individuals more time to solidify their gender identity without developing a secondary sex, should I say, and with those characteristics. So I see this as being popular in the United States, so I've looked into this as well, and my reply to Anna was well, basically, absolutely, who they are regarding their gender identity, they are going through puberty, and before thinking or even moving forward to the gender reassignment surgery, or, they're still growing into adulthood, in which I've turned around and said to her, I think maybe they're still too young to go through that transition. It can take as long as 5 years to transition, FTM. Within the first month you'll start to see the changes. And I noticed within the first month my voice had broken. I started growing facial hair within 1 month. And, those changes sort of happened really quickly. Also, basically, it's a 5 years before you're sort of, should I say, fully transformed as it goes. So there's, I would say there would be concerns of being too young before puberty, or I would say going into late puberty before taking those steps. So this is my opinion, and this is what I feel, because growing up through puberty, you're still growing, you're still trying to find yourself, trying to find out who you are, growing into an adult. You're still a child growing into an adult, trying to find out who you are and where you belong in the world, and where you want to be and who you are, just basically all of that. So it's a 5-year transition for an FTM. So you'll start to see the physical changes, as mentioned, within a month, and then, maximum effect timescale would be 5 years. And when I appeared on This Morning show in 2010 with Eamon and Ruth Holmes, I was asked, why now, Lee, at 42, are you going through the transition? And I was like, because it was the right time. And on my journey, I didn't have the support or the guidance that I needed growing up as a child. I came from a different generation, family history and my development and so forth. So my concept is this. I know it may seem harder to go through a smooth transition when you're older. But after speaking to individuals with regards to age range, and we're talking around about from 20 to 50-year-olds, people that I've spoken to, even if you have families or you're at the end of life, worry about your issues with your age or what people might think, or, the thing is, my concept is to live your life and live it to the full potential and be true to yourself. Follow your heart. I think you should still transition, and no matter what age you are, or many do even at my age or older than me even, when discovering, your gender identity, you will know the right time and you still transition. However, the last years on the earth, you need to identify with what's inside of you and to the outside of who you are. And even with the concern of jobs and reputation, your family, you live your fullest potential, okay? It's your life. And when you are your full self, who you are, you become whole. Just live to the full potential because you're in the right skin. You are being true to yourself and who you are. Okay? When I was younger, I was not myself. I felt out of place. I was not able to live my full potential, be who I am, be true to myself. I felt out of place. Live your full potential. Okay? I needed to be who I am. You need to be who you are. Be who you are. Be yourself. Your true self, who you are. I need to feel whole. So there is no right or wrong time with this. This is my concept. We're all on a journey. And the way I see it is that, you will know when it's the right time. Everybody's on a journey. Everybody's journey is different. I recently was approached by someone from the public that was 21 years old, and this person approached me and I gave them the guidance and support that they needed. They've now sought GP for help, and they're now in the process of having therapy. So they're going through the process. If you're not living your full potential, you need to do it right now. You need to seek a GP as a first port of call, and then before moving on to the process of therapy and discussions, and then all the different process and the options that are available. Basically, you can go through with all of this through this process. So in order to transition, basically, whether you take the hormones or you have surgery, reassignment surgery, or it's your life. And as for the younger generation, well, they're growing up now to change the world. The younger generation are going to change the world. And what I mean by that, they will be the future. They will be the scientists, the lawyers, the politicians. They're the ones that are going to change the world and so forth for the future. So, bringing in diversity, okay? And I know as an adult, late 30s or 40s, I was suffering inside. I simply did what I needed to do. There's no right or wrong time. I could spend the next 20 to 30 years in my true self and be who I am, or however long I've got left, or whoever out there has got left. So live your entire life. Reach your highest potential. Be true to the person you are. Be the best person inside and out. Even if you have family or jobs or whatever, reach your highest potential. Live your life and shine. When I look back, I don't regret. But you may look back and you may regret it. Another 20, 10, 20, 30, whatever years. Okay? So, I'm just saying this because, I am now following my purpose and I'm living my dreams and I'm reaching for the sky now. Being true to who I am and living and following my purpose here. So that's the message out there to anyone out there saying with the transition process that they're going through or about to go through, when it's the right time. It's my message out there to the trans community. So I'm going to say love and light, love and blessings to all, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.